Hello ambitious anglers, welcome back to another episode of Will It Lure? I'm Brody. I've created this series to help new anglers or anybody getting into lure fishing for the first time. And what I will do is go out and purchase these fishing lures with my hard-earned money, come out here, test them for you guys to see, to save you the overwhelming feeling of going into a fishing tackle shop, whether that's in-store or online. Now, in this series, I do abide by a few guidelines. Number one, we have to pick a target species and they have to actually be in the general area. Number two, we have to pick a fishing lure that will have some chance of success, keeping in mind the features of bait, size, and color. Number three, I'm going to show you how I fish the lure. I'm going to break down the lure from tip to tip and give you the specs, and I'll show you the action that it presents in the water as it's being retrieved. And last but not least, number four, we're going to rate the lure. If it catches 0 fish, it will not lure. If it catches 1 fish, it will indeed lure. And if it catches 3 or more fish, I'll give it the ambitious angler seal of approval to go out and get it now. Now, a little disclosure on the Will It Lure series is some fishing lures that I do test may or may not work depending on the time and the location that they are fished. So our target species today is striped bass. Now, currently I'm in the latter parts of October. It's currently October 20th. And around this time of the year, the water temperatures are cooling down, the air temperatures are falling, and a lot of these striped bass that were staged in our ocean and estuary regions all summer long are starting to migrate upriver into the river heads where it's nice and shallow because there's lots of mud flats and sand flats, trying to achieve that nice balance of water temperature that they so desire. So with that being said, we're going to pick our fishing lure of choice today, which is the Diamond Jig. And these Diamond Jigs are 1 ounce with tubes on the end to give them a little bit more flash color and some action in the water. Now, the exact name of these Diamond Jig with tubes are called the VMSI XVM Diamond Jigs on Amazon. I'll leave a link to those in the video description below, of course. The Diamond Jig was actually recommended to me by one of my subscribers on one of my previous Will It Lure episodes. His name is Robi VV840. I would like to say thank you very much, sir, for recommending this fishing lure to be tested on this series. So these Diamond Jigs and tubes are actually quite popular down in the east coast of the United States. A lot of guys down there use them to fish for bluefish, striped bass, tuna, and salmon. And today I'm really excited to try them up here in Prince Edward Island, Canada, where we can test them for our striped bass, because obviously these are different locations in different regions in the world. Now, these Diamond Jigs with the tubes are meant to imitate a baitfish, of course, but I have tested it out already and it kind of looks like a little bit of an eel going through the water, which eels are very common in this estuary that I'm currently in for striped bass, so they should work, hopefully. Now, you can get these Diamond Jigs from 1 ounce all the way up to 8 ounces. It really depends on the current. It really depends on how far you're going to be casting and the depth of the water as well. And today we're actually using the 1 ounce versions. I'm out in the middle of the river. I don't need to cast too far because I'm on my kayak and the water depth is not too bad and there's not a lot of current, to be honest. So these tubes come in various different colors, obviously. So they come with a white, a green, a red, a black, a dark green, and a chartreuse color. I really wish they had some pink, but they don't. Pink is a very hot color this time of year up here in PEI Canada for a striped bass. Straight out of the box, they have the hooks that are barbed, of course, but to abide by regulations up here in PEI Canada, we have to have single barbless hooks. And with them being single, that's great, but we do have to crimp the barbs to make them legal to abide by our fishing regulations. So to break down the lure from tip to tip, pretty friggin' simple. We have the Diamond Jig on top. We got an attachment point for your main line. Down here, we have a barrel swivel that's connecting the Diamond Jig down to the tube. And the tube is fed over this wire. And then down here, the wire is hooked to our hook. And it does leave a bit of a tail on the end to kind of get a bit of action. And like I said, whenever you're fishing these, they rotate, and this tube rotates, and it looks like a little eel going through the water. Now, these Diamond Jigs technically are for surf fishing, but really, if you can cast and retrieve, you can use them anywhere. You can do vertical jigging with them, and I believe you can troll them. I just haven't tried it yet. Now, I'm going to show you the action of one of these in the water as it's being retrieved. So the current conditions right now, we have water temperatures of around 13.5 to 14 degrees Celsius. The striped bass are up in this river. They're congregating, they're schooling. We have air temperatures today of about 15 degrees as a high, overcast skies. We have about an hour and a half left of an outgoing tide, so there's still a bit of moving water and some feeding going on. And I'm gonna be throwing these Diamond Jigs on a 3000 Legalis rod. I got 20-pound braid and 15-pound fluorocarbon at the end. So I will leave links to this diamond jig and tube in the video description below for you guys to check out if you're interested. But ultimately, will the diamond jig with tube lure? Let's find out. I'm seeing lots of these types of schools here, but they're swimming around. They're not really stacked up in anything. There we go. Yes. Heck yeah. I let that one sink just a little bit more. They must be hugging the bottom, guys. Nice. Fishing in about 6.8 feet of water here. Thanks for the take, dude. First one on the diamond jig tube combination. All right, in the net, dude, in the net. Yes. We got him, guys. All right, the diamond jig just popped out of his mouth, but there you go, guys. The diamond jig with the tube, the 1 ounce version. Will it lure? Indeed it does. Let's get him back. Okay, how about another, guys? Let's see if we can get another one on the diamond jig and tube. Let that sink down just a little bit. If I can just get it to rub the bottom, or at least hover above the bottom, we have a good chance of hooking up something here. Pretty thick right here, guys. You guys can see, look at that. Shadows everywhere. Lots of bass here, for sure. Come on now. That's the thing about the fall run stripers. Yeah, they're hungry and they're eating a lot, but size and color does matter of the lure compared to like the summer months when I fish them. I find they're a little bit more tough to figure out in the fall and the spring just because the water temperatures are changing, the seasons are changing, it's colder. But with the summer now, I do find them a lot easier to fish in terms of versatility of what lures you can throw at them. There we go. Got one. Yeah, baby. Love that. Love that. Man, I've missed the fall so much. It's unfortunately only a small window, though, to get them all congregated in school into these rivers like this. Here we go. We got our second one, folks. Let's try to get them around here. I'm so thick in them right now. Yes. Not a bad one, guys, right there. There we go. That's a nice guy. Nice and fat, beefy. The hook just barely popped out of his mouth here. There we go. Another one on the diamond jig with the tube. Chartreuse. Thanks, pal. There's number 2. Let's see if your friends will give us the seal of approval. Oh, there we go. All right. Seal of approval time, guys. Let's see if we can get it. Nice shadows coming up here on my right side. Oh, just had the hit there for the seal of approval. Dang. God, so close. Come on, just give it to me, man. Just give me the seal. Oh, another one. Dang. Yes, right there. There's the seal of approval. Oh, God. Man, he's just small. He's just a small schoolie. You're nothing to get too excited about, that's for sure. You got some good torque behind you, that's all. Come here. All right, there we go. All right, folks, well, there it is. We got one again on the diamond jig with the tube combination, the 1 ounce version. I'm giving this fishing lure, the Ambitious Angler, seal of approval to go out and get it now. Let's get this guy back. That is awesome. There he goes. Well, folks, that's gonna do it for this episode of Will It Lure. I'd like to say thank you for the subscriber who mentioned this fishing lure in the comments section of my previous video where I tested out the Daiwa SB Minnow. Thank you to Robai VV840. So I did give this one an opportunity to catch, but I think it's the color. They prefer the chartreuse today. But nonetheless, guys, it did get the Ambitious Angler seal of approval. It caught 3 stripers this morning, so I do recommend adding this to your striper arsenal for future striped bass fishing sessions. So if you guys did enjoy this Will It Lure video, please drop it a like and leave me a comment of any fishing lures that you want me to test out for certain fish species, and I will go out, purchase them, and come out here and test them for you guys to see. And if you are enjoying the series, consider subscribing. Until next time, guys, stay determined to cast because you are destined to catch. Take care.